Yeah, so I've just arrived at my accommodation in Nong Khiaw, Northern Laos. Took us, I'll have to work out how many hours it took us on the bus, but it was a long trip. But we've just arrived here and there's the river right there. And I've just put my stuff in and it's individual sort of huts. Here's number 5. So there's the hut. That's the front door. And you come in. It's a massive bed, like it's 2 big singles joined together, I think. So there's a fan, very high thatched roof, air conditioning. So the air conditioner comes on, then it's going off, I've noticed, so I don't know what's going on there. Bathroom. Fan. And these doors open out. 2 sets of doors opening out. Refrigerator, I've just turned that on. Anyway, so that's the living area, quite a big room. Then you come through the doors here to a veranda or a balcony. And there's my neighbours, and there's all these huts along the riverfront here. And look how low the cloud is. The water's very brown because it's had so much rain. I think it's churned it up. That's what the bloke said when I arrived. I said, why is it so brown? He said, oh, lots of rain, lots of rain. And the city's over there. And there's the bridge. I don't know if the city's on this side of the bridge or the other side, but I'll go for a walk in a minute and see what's going on there. And reception is just down there a little bit. It's a reception with a restaurant area overlooking the river. So it's a, it's a sort of a unique, different sort of accommodation from me. I don't normally stay in this type of thing, but there's not that much accommodation in Bang Khoye. So I just looked at this and I thought it was the best value. I'll have to give you the price on it too. I've just forgotten the price at the top of my head. But when I arrived here, the woman said, oh, you've already paid. I didn't know that I'd already paid. I said, well, can I have the invoice please to show that I've paid? And she said, oh yes, I'll try and find it for you. So I need to get that to find out because that's one of the problems I've faced in Laos, that some of the figures that you book it online tend to vary from the actual charges you get at the hotel. So I need to just clarify that. But look at the little kid in the boat out there. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little kid in a really narrow boat. Yeah, he's behind the tree. Yeah, little kid in a boat. There goes another long boat going out. So yeah, look, it's a unique sort of a setup with the mountains and the clouds and the jungle and the river. And it's humid. It's not hot, but it's humid. And it's been raining too. It's last hour or so on the bus up here it was raining. So there it is. Yes, I just met the owner of the establishment, Eskiel, his name. He's a Danish man, and he bought this, well, he built the business up from the year 2005 when he arrived here, and he's had all these huts built, and he's been operating it for just under 20 years. So, and he's very happy. He said, it's been very good business, and he loves living here. So fancy that, going from Denmark to here. Like how much more remote or variable could you get? But he said he loves it here, he loves the temperature, and he said the same as I thought. It's cooler here than it is in Vientiane, the capital. So that's where you walk. You go down there it is there. Nong Khiaw Riverside. Rooms and restaurant. It's about 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the afternoon. A little bit of light rain. Yes. So getting back to my accommodation there, I spoke to Sikil, the Danish man. It cost me, I asked him about my invoice, and he said, oh, you've paid for it already. I said, I don't know how much I paid. He said, we paid $62.10 US. So I think that's 2 nights accommodation. That's cheap because it's off season now. It's very quiet, you can just tell it's quiet. You just got that feeling that everything's quiet. But it is different. It's beautiful, picturesque. The mist and the mountain. Anyway, I'm going over the bridge because he said the main part of the village, which is only 1 or 2 streets, it's on this side, other side of the bridge. So yeah, there's a bit of choppiness in the water. So that's his business, all those huts across the waterfront there. It's like a picture postcard, this. There's a little house sitting on the top of the, halfway up the hill there, with mist all around it. Yeah, the clouds just coming between those 2 mountains there, slowly drifting in. Yeah, so I Just walking along the street, of course. But I haven't eaten anything all day. So I come to this restaurant here. Home Lao Restaurant. Now I think this might be a sort of traditional Lao restaurant with a thatched roof. A lot of rain here, so you need a good roof. But up here we've got some timber work up here. We've got the lady serving here, and then we've got inside here where everybody just lays around and rests. So that's good. So this is different to any other place I've been to. This is just like a complete mountain village. There go the kids. This is totally different. You couldn't get any different than Vientiane, the capital city, to here. This is Coco Restaurant, I think it's called, and very close to the waterfront on the river. Yes. It looks very nice.
Thank you so much to come visit us.
Well, I came in the bus from Luang Prabang with about 9 of us, and we've arrived here, and it's so obvious that it's off-peak season. Have a look at the street. So, Nong Khiaw. Now, the rainy season, monsoon season, if you're interested in coming here, is from May until October. I was here in August. As you can see in the streets, very, very quiet. The dry season, November through to April, April being the hottest month of the year. Now, this beautiful little city, as I said earlier, and as you've seen in previous videos, 142 kilometres from Luang Prabang, took us approximately 4 hours in the bus. The Nam Oi River, which you saw earlier in this video, runs right through the middle of this little village. I call it a city, but it's not. It's a village, approximate population 4,000 people. Beautiful landscapes, beautiful scenery in Northern Laos. Probably one of the most beautiful areas I saw my whole trip of Laos. People who come here, mainly backpackers, I think they would probably lead the list, mainly for the trekking of the mountains. It's very well known for mountain trekking, waterfalls, caves. Ideal for that type of thing. If you're an older tourist like I am and you prefer a quieter, relaxing holiday, then this is also perfect, because as beautiful as it is, you can go down the river on cruises and longboat. You can visit the other indigenous tribes down the river in small little villages, which I do in the next video. But yeah, beautiful scenery. I really enjoyed it. It's for all age groups. You don't have to be a backpacker. There's plenty of restaurants, plenty of variety of food there. There are some bars. It's not a late night place. There's no nightclubs, for instance. But if you just come as a group or come as a family, then there's plenty to do during the day.
The accommodation saw earlier was very good. Pricing is very good. Restaurants, alcohol, drinks, food, exceptionally cheap. So yeah, all in all, very enjoyable place to go, well worth the trip.
So this is going to be interesting. I'm in the room now, and it's a thatched hut. So I'm wondering about mozzies and insects and and lizards. I'm just wondering if the lizards will come in. They probably will. They're looking for something to eat. I'll turn the fan on. Got the air conditioner going. And the fan's going. So yeah, I feel like I'm sleeping out in the jungle, really. Very good. Alright, let's see how I sleep. Yes, well, I've just got up. It's about 7:30. I slept alright, but pillows were flat as a tack. The room wasn't too dark, but eventually slept. Thank you. And now we're at the breakfast room here in Nong Khiaw Riverside Hotel. And the lady just bring me orange juice and a cup of coffee. And we sit right here on the river's edge. The river's just starting to flow. In the morning you hear the boats earlier going out. When it was still dark, the boats were going out. Very peaceful place. But I think I'm the only one here. I think it's just the family work here and waitress and that sort of thing, so but they wanted me to go out on the boats today, go for a cruise on the river. Leaves at 8:30. I don't know whether I'll make it or not. But I don't really want to walk up these hills, tracking up these hills today. It's too slippery and too dangerous with my shoes. And I'm stuffed too. But how's this mist? Look, the mist just sits there. It just sits there like that, and it stays for a long part of the day. Yes, well, I had pancakes with orange juice, fruit and black coffee. So that fills me up a bit better. So it's an early start here. I'll have to go back and put my shoes on and get a bag and see if I can get on that riverboat tour by 8:30. Alright, let's get into it.